Hi, welcome to SocialLadder. Today I'm going to give you a brief background on the company history, along with introducing you to some of the key functionality for the administrators and the ambassadors. SocialLadder was built with one idea in mind. Recommendations work. We trust our friends. And so we want to give you a platform that makes it easier and more scalable to track word of mouth. Before we get started, let's chat about what is an ambassador. The word ambassador means a lot of things to a lot of different people within an organization. At SocialLadder, we believe that an ambassador is somebody who truly believes in your brand and wants to bring it to life in their world. This may happen online or offline, but our platform gives you all of the tools that you're going to need to track all of these behaviors from one single platform, so that ultimately you can create a community of people who truly believe in your brand and are able to bring your brand to life in their world. We've worked with a number of amazing companies, many that you're probably familiar with here, from startups to publicly traded global brands, and their ambassador communities have been as small as 10 and as large as 30,000 members. And the reason that we're able to help these brands really scale is because our technology does all of the black and white that you see here at the top that would normally take your team hours to reconcile. So the platform will actually manage all of this so that your HQ team members can do the most important part, which is focus on building a relationship with the ambassadors and focusing on the strategy to scale. In this demo, I'm going to show you the two sides of the SocialLadder platform: the administrative portal, which is used by your team at the brand HQ side, and then the ambassador experience. In the admin portal, once you've logged in, this is where your team is going to be able to set up, design, track, manage, communicate, and even pay out the ambassadors from one single portal. The bread and butter of SocialLadder are what we call challenges, and challenges are the tasks that ambassadors complete in order to drive value back to your brand. The challenges can actually be targeted depending on what type of ambassador they are, and they can even be have a point value connected to them so that your brand can control the cost. With SocialLadder, what's unique about our platform is we have a lot of different types of challenges, as you can see here on this screen. Everything from tracking conversions, so we're integrated with your e-commerce platform, or if you're an app, we have an enterprise API so that we can track the direct peer-to-peer referrals. With social media, as ambassadors create content and push to their personal channels, our platform is able to calculate the earned media value, can show you the overall reach and engagement, and can even help you identify content that's top performing so that you can repurpose it for marketing initiatives. And for brands that are focused on hosting events in the real world or having activations at a hyper-local level, ambassadors can even be tasked with doing things like hand out posters and flyers or host an event. As they complete the task, they can simply take a photo and hit submit. Your team is then able to look at that and review it on the back end. And we're integrated with things like Google Maps, for example, so the content will actually be pinned to a live map so you can see exactly what the distribution looked like. Every one of the challenges carries a value to it, and the cost that it costs your brand to actually, once it's completed, will also be tracked. So that right in the back end, you're able to, right through the admin portal, get visibility into the overall ROI of what the ambassadors are driving for your brand. This makes it so that the ambassadors can actually be a scalable channel for you, and you can see exactly for every dollar you put in, how many dollars you're going to get out. You can even drill down into the individual ambassador level or look at them by tags. So our platform gives you the ability to segment ambassadors based off of things like location or even affinities. Inside of SocialLadder on the admin side, it also acts as a CRM. So every ambassador that's in your program is going to have a profile card. On that profile card, you will be able to see exactly every challenge that they've completed, the value that they've brought to your brand. You can get in-depth social insights or even personality insights. You can even go in and create tags on their profile. So perhaps in the future, you want to make sure that challenges or even rewards only go to a certain subset or segment of your ambassador population. So for example, maybe Katie here is an influencer in Philadelphia, and you only want influencers in Philadelphia to be able to do an Instagram post, and maybe you want influencers in New York to be able to do a Facebook post. So you have the ability to really have targeted challenges and rewards. Right through SocialLadder, your team is also going to be able to easily communicate with ambassadors. So everything from onboarding to community chat, it's built right into the admin experience. And then lastly, SocialLadder has a very robust reward and payment engine that's built in that gives your brand the ability to do auto pay. So either you can do it with an integration over PayPal, for example, or we can even directly integrate with your e-commerce platform or app so that every time an ambassador drives a referral or completes a challenge or hits a certain threshold with their points, they're able to be paid out in reward inventory as well. And all of that is managed directly through the admin portal. The next part of this demo is the ambassador experience. So most brands that we work with, we recommend that ambassadors go through an application process to join. This application can be promoted on your website, career sites, perhaps even the other ambassadors in your program. You incentivize them for referrals. We also give the ability to, with an additional module called Ambassador Discovery, to snap right into your e-commerce platform or CRM, and we can actually rank all of your existing customers based on passion, influence, and alignment, and can show your brand which people who've already made purchases from you would make great ambassadors. Once you've identified the individuals who you want to be ambassadors, then right through the admin portal, all of the invitation process will be managed. So you simply push out either an email or a text message to the people that you've accepted, and as and you'll be able to see exactly through the admin portal who has accepted and maybe who's still pending. Once the ambassador has accepted the invitation, then they're going to receive an email that comes directly from your brand and this is triggered through the platform. So the email comes and it will say, hey, welcome to the team. To get started, download SocialLadder. This is a free app in the App Store. And as soon as they download SocialLadder, they're going to be given that invitation code. It's a personalized invite code. And when they enter it in, that is going to put them into a completely dedicated area on the SocialLadder app that's all about your brand. So all of the brand guidelines, from the company mission statements to the logos and images, will match your brand. The next thing that will happen is the ambassador is taken through a welcome wizard. This welcome wizard can be configured by your brand so that you're collecting information about the ambassador that's important to you. So maybe it's, what's your date of birth? What's your mailing address? Perhaps if you're a clothing brand, you say, what size shirt do you wear? Or what size shoe do you wear? Or are you a college student? As you collect this information, this gets deposited right onto the ambassador's profile page that you can access through the admin portal. The information collected can also be used for auto-tagging the ambassadors. So for example, if an ambassador answers, yes, I'm a college student, you can simply tag their profile will automatically be tagged with college. So in the future, as you're sending challenges or rewards to just college students, that can be handled automatically for you. Next, the ambassador will connect their social media accounts to further authenticate their profile, and we give them a starting score. SocialLadder uses a lot of advanced gamification and community elements to keep the ambassadors not only engaged with each other, but also to hold them accountable and give them transparency into where they stand. As a way for them to increase their score, they do challenges. Again, the challenges are configured by your brand team and can be anything, maybe during onboarding, read the handbook, answer a quiz question, or perhaps share a photo of yourself to Instagram. As they complete the challenges and they're approved, they earn points directly to their SocialLadder score. And then the points act just like a bank account where they can go then and spend them on payments or rewards. Again, this is completely designed by your team, and SocialLadder will manage the inventory so that you're never going over budget. Lastly, streamlining communication is the most important part of managing your brand's ambassador community. SocialLadder has 3 key features: chat, push notification, and newsfeed that give admins a customizable way to share content and engage with their ambassadors. Right inside of the ambassador experience is, you can see this is the newsfeed. Your team can actually create static information or even message boards to give ambassadors access to important info. So maybe like that you see here in this example, they can tap this tile and it goes right to a shared folder of images and logos. Or perhaps they tap this tile and it's a YouTube video with a demo of how to talk about the brand. As ambassadors scroll down, they can engage with each other in a message board functionality. And right inside the app, there's also peer-to-peer chat or even admin-to-peer chat, which works much like any messaging service you probably use with other apps. And lastly, ambassador support. Ambassadors tend to have a lot of questions. So during our client onboarding, your team will be able to create a knowledge bank that's all about your brand, and ambassadors can have fast access. And if it's technical support, the SocialLadder team, when the ambassador hits submit, will handle that for your brand. So that is SocialLadder at a high level. As you can see, it's a single platform to really minimize and help streamline all of your management of efforts. That includes not just affiliate tracking and referral tracking, but also field marketing, influencer management, and community activation. We look forward to continue the conversation with you. If you have any other questions, you can reach us at Alana at socialladder.app.com. Thank you.